Hey Joe, a couple weeks ago, I know you talked about, how good you were feeling physically, and I'm just kind of curious, like how would you assess where you think you're at with your fastball in particular and the confidence in it, and how pleased have you been just with your velocity since this shoulder issue?
Overall, it's no nothing that I would say didn't realize I couldn't do. I just knew. I mean, before all this, I threw. This is what my fastball felt like, and this is what my stuff felt like. Coming over from Boston to here. That's kind of the picture that they saw and wanted to sign. And now I could finally feel like um, I could throw the ball. Like I did pre-off. When I was with the Red Sox, I was able to throw 100 miles an hour consistently each outing. Being able to throw an off-speed pitch for a strike, and then sometimes mix in a third one. And that's currently what's going on.
Uh, I know you did it back-to-backs a couple times in June. Said you were feeling pretty good. Obviously, back-to-backs the last couple days. Just kind of curious now how you felt after, basically a full first half.
Um, Pretty good. Obviously you don't feel 100% after the back-to-backs, but taking those away, I've gone out there and haven't really been physically under the weather. So it's been, knock on wood, healthy year so far after everything I went through. And like I said, it's getting closer to. I mean, technically, schedule-wise, it's past the halfway mark, but also right coming up. Feels good to be going into All-Star break strong and not limping in.
Thanks.
Next questions from Francisco Cuevas. Go ahead. Go ahead. Next questions from Liliana Escalante.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi, Joe. How are you? We have a question. We have a question. You were wearing a fans mariachi's jacket during the White House visit. What drove you to do that? I mean, it was nice to see you. What were you thinking?
Well, originally I just wanted the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things that kind of for the moment. I saw that they were performing, during before our game in Kenley. Saw them and brought them down to the field, and there's one of those things that popped in my head. I was like, man, these things are sweet, and I asked them if they wanted to trade, and at the moment, I don't think any of them really wanted to. They're beautiful pieces of work and outstanding embroidery on it, outstanding, fabric on it, and I didn't get a glimpse of it up close until I actually actually made the trade. And after I made the trade, it's one of those things that I wasn't planning on wearing to the White House, and I totally forgot we were even going to the White House. So it was one of those things that I was like, I should try this on to see if it fits. And I tried it on after the game after I got it. I was, man, this fits great. And I don't have any I had basic on. And that's why I kind of like my suit. I like kind of the Euro cut. So I went through my mind, man, we're going to the White House. Official, no one really knew. Like, I'm wearing this to the White House. I asked Mookie Betts a bit earlier this year, and those were actually Mookie Betts' pants. That's why they're a little bit too short. But we do have the same waist, so my whole outfit was borrowed. So it was the pants from Mookie, and then obviously the mariachi jacket.
In any moment you have like an inspiration or you wanted to send any messages, because I know it's beautiful and mariachi jackets are always beautiful and a lot of color and design and art, but also coming from Los Angeles where the community is basically, I mean, Hispanic. Dodgers are, loved by Hispanic people. Maybe that drove you a little bit. I mean, just guessing.
I mean, yeah, that's the culture I was in. You know, my nana passed away a few years ago. I grew up on Papa Cristo. You know, all my cousins are from Anaheim, you know, Dodgers fans. So,
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't hurt, obviously, but you know, it was I just liked the jacket originally, honestly, and you know, obviously,
oh,
it means a lot to me too.
thank you. Thank you.
Press again. Go ahead, Francisco.
Yes, Joe, I'm sorry. I'm gonna follow with the exactly the same question. The person that gave you the jacket, he said that he wants to meet you again. He's so proud that you wore the jacket to the White House, and he would like to meet you again. So is this part of your heritage, and is something that you feel proud of it?
Yes, definitely. I'm definitely proud of it. And to see the way that it was accepted from him, and you know, I know that's one of those things that's hard for him. It's like, obviously we traded uniform, but you know, it means a lot to him, and I knew he was asking a lot, and it was pretty cool to see him come back the next day and us make the trade. Yeah, I would love to meet him. The only thing, it was during the game, and it was kind of, you know, my time to get ready and get focused for the game. So we made the trade, you know, early on in the game in the early innings, and it was just so spur of the moment. You know, I forgot to sign that thing, and it's one of those things that I think I definitely want to sign it. But you know, I was just so excited when he said yes and he brought the jacket. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get my jersey. So it was pretty cool. And the only thing like I said, I forgot was to even sign it. I was just too excited to get it and to be able to wear it.